What's up, guys? Welcome back. Strong Life Podcast. Going to do a quick intro right here as our head coach from the Underground Strength Gym, Nate Stout, will be joining me. Nate and I always have these awesome conversations. I'm there in the morning training, sometimes training with the adult groups. Nate is finishing up his powerlifting session, and we start talking training, stories. We mention an athlete that we're working with on something, getting him or her stronger, gaining weight, consistency. And then it always goes down the road of this amazing and inspiring history talk and history lesson. And today we were talking about one of Nate's personal training clients who played football at Virginia Tech, then played for the New England Patriots. And at Virginia Tech, he was training with Iron Mike Gentry. And if I could do a quick screen share here, and this also for those of you watch or listening, if you go on YouTube and go to Zach Evnish, you could always see the videos that I like to make in relation to reference. I mean, not in relation to resources that we're utilizing. So check this out right here. I have this on my YouTube, Training for Life in Football. Dr. Ken and Coach Mike Gentry, swamp walk, carrying sandbags across these crash pads. This is extremely hard. I actually did drills like this in college for my gymnastics class with Mr. Gonzalez, two-time All-American wrestler at Kane. He had us doing jumps, plyometric jumps with high knees. Killed my legs. And we're going to see if Nate is trying to enter the room, but I'm going to come back to that. So we're going to stop sharing that. So we will come back to that video. Also want to say I have the big annual fundraiser coming up on January 23rd. That is the Lift Strong fundraiser benefiting Wade's Army, which is a children's cancer foundation, and SEAL Legacy Foundation, which is a Navy SEAL nonprofit. So I started this fundraiser in 2007, and we do it every year. We only skipped it 1 year during COVID, but there were actually a few years where I did a Lift Strong in the winter and then in the summer. So let's get Nate to hop in here on Zoom, and we'll take it away. Here we go. All right, Nate is connecting. No camera. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Nate, I'm already recording.
All right.
And I was saying we always like go down, we have a conversation, we'll be talking about like an athlete, or like, yeah, we got to work on his squat. And we're like, man, I knew this guy when I started. It's like it just goes down this like history lesson. And I thought today was cool. We were talking about one of your personal training clients who played football at Virginia Tech. And you're like, do you know Mike Gentry? And I was like, bro, come on, guy. And so, do you remember the video that I'm talking about?
Yes. Great stuff.
Um,
Tire
I'm,
flips,
yeah.
all kind of cool stuff.
So I'm gonna play it, and it's gonna be a little tricky because people are listening, but I tell them to, for a podcast like this, you got to go and check out the YouTube or go to the website. And Nate also has a YouTube, so I'll be able to add him on this as a collaborator. But Nate, I'm going to share the screen and we can watch like the 2 minute
Yeah.
highlight,
Oh
and
yeah.
we will let our history minds go. So let me see how to do a screen share. And I go to this. Okay, Nate, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just going to enlarge this. And now you could see it's a little bit slow. Now you can see the full video, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so let's back this up. First of all, I mean, what a cool name, Swamp
Swamp
Walk.
walk.
So can you imagine that we're on the football team? We hear that I believe they called this the Iron Man Challenge because Mike Gentry was known as Iron Mike, and like maybe they, a week out, they pull out the sheet of paper and they say, "Gentlemen, we're going to read you the list of challenges." and they don't really describe it. They're like, one of the challenges is the swamp walk. And then where does your mind go? So let's check this out. Because you and I, we talk about this stuff a lot.
Yeah.
I don't have the volume up, but what do you think about the running with the sandbag and the crash mat? What do you
Love
think?
it. Love it.
You-
It reminds me of all the foam pad work that they did at Westside.
oh my God, I forgot about the foam pads. Yes. What else do you think of? I forgot they had those massive foams for the weights to sit into. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah, they had that. And this also really reminds me of what we did with Judd Logan at Ashland. We would do all kind of just like cool stuff that he would name whatever. And it's just like grab this 150-pound dumbbell, you're gonna run through the sand, then you're gonna squat it 5 times, you're gonna jump through the sand, then you're gonna sprint, just all kind of cool stuff. Stuff that's like not quantitative. Like you can't really calculate it. It's just training. And that's what I
Yeah.
get fired up about. Look at this guy fell.
I know he crashes. So they're doing it again. It seems like, oh, then I fast forwarded. Now they're outside, kind of like what you were talking about, Judd. How you doing? Look at his technique. It's not great technique. He's
Yeah.
just like hulking it. And the dudes are big. They're like farm boy
Yeah.
big. Look at that, the size of that video camera. You know it's 80s. And what do you think that is? A heavy D ball?
Yeah.
And this was, I believe, a obstacle course. They were doing multiple things in a row, but look at everybody cheering him on.
Yeah. Culture. Good.
Yes, culture. Um, you got a one pale dude who's like you, very pale. You see him, he's got now look at the old dumbbells.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you
Sick.
what do you think about this? I know you grew up in an old gym. Did they have dumbbells like
Oh
that?
my gosh. There wasn't a single regular dumbbell at the Holly Strength Gym in Charleston, West Virginia. Everything, just like our like 70s, like our 90 and our 110, it was all welded up by like some guy. They were just like, hey, we need some dumbbells. We got these extra plates. Let's find a bar. Let's chop that bar and let's weld it up. Those weights, like just like what you always say, you got to think about like who lifted those before. Like that's what gets me fired up. Like I love my one client, Pat O'Keefe. He's like, I want the pig iron, bro. That's
The
what I like.
pig. Look how they cool him down. They just hose down the legs.
Yeah.
The best. And so my buddy Ryan, I love so now you get a ride back. I believe they're not done yet. Ryan Schumann told me that when you win, you get an anvil. And he said, so you have to carry the anvil back to the locker room. So there it is. He said, so even though you won, you still have to work.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah. The
beautiful
reward
anvil.
is working. The
There
reward
they
is
go.
working.